Welcome back to Digiburst, guys. We are here with some fresh new games for BT10. This is Jesmon on the right against Yellow Hybrid with Sakuya Maid Mode on the left. Apologies for this awkward angle. My camera wanted to stabilize, and by that I mean cropping awkwardly along the sides here. So I can't quite center it properly, but it will hopefully keep all the plays in view. Not the best starts for both players, only fighting the rookie for the Jesmon here, and no rookies for me on the left playing the Yellow Hybrid deck. Yellow Hybrid, not my favorite deck to play, but I did just grab it because it was cheap to build, but also I want to experiment with this format and like learn all the decks that are available to me. Going to Kazi, hopefully finding the draw, playing the Rise Grey to get the new Taikari on the board. Hopefully if he smacks into my security I can turn on the Taikari, but he decides to go safe, playing the Hakmon and keeping his Bauhak in his nursery, hopefully trying to build the stack, trying to find his level 5 so he can evo up the line. Grabbing the Hakmon will help him do that, but he can probably hard play the Hakmon later to get more searches. Smacking with the Rise Grey, living is good. I can potentially evo it up, or I can go for a Crimson Blaze to wipe the board. Really strong, keeping my security nice and healthy, which is really important for Yellow Hybrid because we are a control-orientated deck. Pushing out his Bauhak, he's got some memory to work with. He can go into his Savior, cheapening memory by ditching the option, then going into Jesmonx Anybody. This one has Blitz, I'm pretty sure. Yes, no. Playing a Systemon to gain back a memory when Digivolving. No, this one doesn't have the Blitz. Oh yes. Swinging with the Rise, hitting to a Jesmon, not living the check, which is fine. I didn't expect it to live with the Jesmonx Anybody on the board. Having a look at my security with Zoe and hopefully finding a hybrid. Yeah, we'll grab that hybrid there and then pass turn. I've got my Kari Tai online now that he's got 3 security. If he wants to smack in my security, then he'll put it even more online. Bauhak going into the nursery there. Hitting in with the Jesmonx Anybody, getting the draw off the Gurimon. Hakmon will activate, having a look at top 5, searching for Systemons, no hits for that unfortunately. Bauhak, nothing to delete, and the Savior Hak can play a Systemon from his hand if he's got one. Yep, going for the seal, 1 check, finding the Buster, Sunrise Buster. I'll play the Zoe and do minus 9k to the Systemon seal, fetching, activating the Zoe to fetch a hybrid from my security. Then he'll finish his checks with the Jesmonx Anybody. No, this one doesn't have +1 security back. Never mind. It's hard to keep up with all the Jesmon's effects. There's a couple of them, and they've all got a lot of effects. So it's hard to remember which one has which. Going for a Death Xmon. He's got 3 on the board, so this is at -9, giving him 7 memory because it is 11 cost. This will delete everything that is 4 cost, 4 level 4 or less, and de-digivolve the Savior Hak. Savior Hak's level 5, so he'll stay on the board. He's got plenty of memory to work with if he wants to crack back, but if he doesn't have the right pieces, then he's not in a good position. Unfortunately, he does have another Jesmonx Anybody. Playing the Systemon with the when digivolving effect, going to another Savior Hak. This one will attack my security. Having a look at top 5 for Systemons, grabbing the seal. Then he can play it with the Savior Hak effect, if he wants to. Opting to do it, yep, and then gaining back a memory with the effect. So this is doing just the 1 check. And then digivolving into the Jesmonx Anybody. This one can attack players because the Savior Hak, because he did go into Savior Hak on the same turn. Playing another Systemon Blanc, getting the draw and getting the discard, then draw 2. Savior Hak deciding not to punch my Death X. I think he doesn't realize just how big this Jesmon is. It's got like plus 2k off the seal, plus 1k off the Bauhack, and then like a bunch of extra stuff from the Jesmon effect. So I think it's like 17k. Crimson Blaze can't actually delete anything because all the system ones are above 6k, pumped up by other effects, by both the Jesmon's effects. I think it's got like when attacking gain 3k or 2k or 3k, so they're pretty beefy. But passing turn, not able to convert it into a winning board. Death X will delete everything that is the lowest rate cost, so that's all the system on blanks. Evoing up my nursery here, I finally see my rookie. Going to the Zephyrmon here, I'm desperately searching for another Death X, and then like probably like just 2 Death X's, but I just don't have it on me right now. And that's why I set up the Zephyrmon. I was just trying to draw into it. Buster, I'm playing the Tai Kari doing minus 9k, and my security is at a lot of buffing. Playing the Hakmon, having a look at top 5. Fetching, yeah, Hakmon and the Jesmon. All the others, not targets. Then he can probably just go into security. I've only got 2 left. Definitely very live for him. Well, blocker for only 1 cost. Hitting him with the Jesmon, getting the draw, using up all the effects. No point really having a look at this because, you know, there's no system ones here. But he can rearrange his stack, which is interesting, to change the draw for next turn or any evolutions. So swinging in for 1 check, revealing a Kari, swinging in with the Jesmon. I do find a Sunrise Buster to do minus and killing the system on seals, which was threatening lethal, but he does have the Omnimon Blitz to wrap up that game. We'll go into game 2. Alright, I make my opponent go first because Yellow Hybrid can be a bit awkward with their hands going first. And I want to see that extra card because potentially it could fix my hand if I needed to. Guilmon, finding my rookie is really good, and setting up a TK Kari if he wants to hit my security early. He doesn't have his rookie though, so having a look at top 3, finding a Bauhack and letting the rest go to trash. And then hard playing a Blanc to get the discard and draw 2. That would probably help fix his hand. I can push out my Guilmon, then when I smack with it I can get the draw off the egg and then draw off the Guilmon effect. Unfortunately it doesn't live, but that's okay. It gave me plenty of draws. And I can go into another TK Kari. I do have the lead on security, so I won't be getting these TK Kari's effects off, but a passive play is good because it's not threatening my board. And of course, I can use them to evo up. Setting up a Solomon. Solomon doesn't do much in this matchup, it's really only there for the crossheart player. Your pitch is delays, so it's only 1 cost to go into the Savior Huck. Savior Huck, when Digivolving, can play a system on. So go ahead, play the Seal. Then using Seal effect, he'll Digivolve into the Jesmon. It wasn't necessary, but he wanted to do it that way. So for its play cost, this is 4 cost. He'll gain back a memory with the Seal effect. Yep, and then he can swing with the Blitz from the Jesmon. He'll trigger to draw 1. Hakmon will look at top 5 to find the system one, so get the Seal. Bauhack effect will delete. That's the one that gets plus 1k, I think. Savior Huck will unsuspend it, and then Jesmon can play a system one to gain back a memory. Really solid stuff. And then this is doing 2 checks, 1 check. It's doing 2 checks, yes. Zoe will activate the Fetch Me a Hybrid. I'll shuffle up my security, and then I'll do 1 more check. And passing turn, I'll get my bonus 4 memory off the TK Kari, so not choking, but swinging in with both my rookies here. Then if I just have like a bunch of hybrids, I can do it, but I don't. But Death X is a really solid play. Digivolving the Jesmon and removing the Systemons that were threatening lethal. He does have the memory to either up the Savior if he can go into the Jesmon. 4 costs going into Jesmon here. This one can play. This one it has Blitz. He'll get the draw, get the searching for Systemons. No hits, unfortunately. But the Savior Huck will unsuspend it. He needs to have Systemons on the board first, so I let him know that he needs to play the Systemon with the Jesmon effect. He'll get back memory and then unsuspend. Luckily hitting a Holy Flame. Yes, you can see the frustration on the Jesmon player there, because he won't be doing any more checks after this. But he does unsuspend, which means he can smack with the Jesmon to do one more check. But after he evos up into the Exciting Body, he does get the, when Digivolving effect to play the Blunk, he can punch into my Death X1, which is really bad for me, and then just hard playing Blunk to draw a card. This is a really awkward situation because he's got 2 blockers with the Blunk and he's absolutely threatening lethal. I do have quite a lot of memory to work with. I'm on 7, actually 9 because of all the tamers. So if I just have a hybrids and a board wipe, then I should be good. That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to draw into a Crimson Blaze. Rise getting the draw. I'm also just trying to draw into hybrids because I don't think I have the hybrids. I can get a Buster off the Sakuyamon playing a Zoe to do minus 15k. I can't do the minus 15k to the Jesmon, but I can do it to one of the Systemons here. Actually, I can do it to the Jesmon, it just wouldn't be great. I can do it to the Systemons here. I got a Crimson Blaze, I can hit into security, yeah, I'm hitting into security and tapping my TK Karis to do minus 2k. Yes, I did do the Buster on the Jesmon to do minus 15, and then minus 2k with the TK Karis to kill the Jesmon. Yes, and then 2 security hits with the Sakuya, and then followed up with a Holy Flame on the Systemon. My opponent is really awkward on time, so he does scoop that one up. We've got about 2 minutes left on the clock here, so we are playing super fast to try to get the win where we can. Have a look at my security with the Zoe. So the game board, like Yellow Hybrid usually plays for board control, but when you only have 2 minutes left on the clock, and you know the 4th turn afterwards, you really have to play with a different sort of win condition. Just gotta try to rush your opponent out, and also just get lucky into security. Hakmon hitting a Death X will die, and my opponent here will also try to rush where he can, hitting with a Blunk and will live the check. Playing a Hakmon choking me on 1, pumping out my Solomon. I will hit the security. Yeah, this is just a race for security at this point. Playing a Zoe to set up my tamers, nothing in my security, and then passing turn on 2. He does not set up to win this turn. I think at this point it's when time is called. And he will just hard play a Blunk at the draw. So these Blunks do have blocker. So we're just discussing that I am turn 1 and he was turn 0. I can pump up a hybrid here and then heal. This will hopefully get me out of potentially losing. I can gain back a memory with my Kari, doing my check for 1, revealing the delay option. Having a look at top 3, he'll grab his Hakmon, the rest will go to trash. And then he stays on the board, yep. I can evo up into another hybrid. Like, if these hybrids live, then this is perfect for me, because I can hopefully stun or wipe the board, and then yeah, going into my Sakuya, using the Sakuya effect to use the Sunrise Buster. Sunrise Buster, I don't have any tamers to play, but I will do the minus 9k to the Blunk, and then put it back on top of my security. This is so that if he is to hit into my security, I can remove the Blunk, which is a blocker, so I can potentially go for game next turn. So he hits him with the Bow Huck. I think huge misplay on his point, unless he can establish another Blunk. Hits the Sunrise Buster, no tamers to play, but I will remove the Blunk so he doesn't have a blocker. Yes, this is very poor form for him, but hopefully it's really good for me. I don't have a rookie in my nursery, but if I have a hybrid in my hand or draw, then I should be golden. Swinging in with the solar, seeing my security, and then does he have a blocker? I think he's trying to read the final blocker, but having a pick his hand, he doesn't have it. Savior Hug to get the draw, and then passing turn on 1. I'll gain back 2 memory with my TK Kari, and of course Kari sets me to 3, so I'll go to 5. Swinging in with the hybrid, I got plenty of memory to work with. Swinging the maid mode, and then hybrid for game. Ooh, that was a nail biter. If you like this one, guys, I got plenty of BT10 videos coming up, especially with Jesmon and Yellow Hybrid here. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.